beneficial for you.
In this episode, we'll talk about the blessed month of Ramadan.
Bro, what's Ramadan?
Well, Nasif, Ramadan is the 9th month in the Islamic calendar. Also in Ramadan, we must abstain from food, drink, and what is unlawful.
And also, this is the month where Muslims purify themselves and become better Muslims, right?
You're right, Nasif. Now let's see what Brother Zakir has to say.
All right.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.
As you all know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prescribed Ramadan for us as He has to those who came before us. He mentions in the Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. We hear this verse a lot during the month of Ramadan, but there's something that we should really pay attention to aside from the order. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not say يا أيها الذين آمنوا فريض الصيام. He says كتب عليكم الصيام, meaning it has been written down. It has been written down for us as it was written down for those who came before us. So now if you look at it, whenever something is written, it carries more weight. For example, in school, if someone, for example your teacher, says that, hey, you made it to the honor roll, the student might be like, yeah, maybe I did or maybe I didn't. But then if something is written down and it is shown to you that, hey, you made it to the honor roll, it carries more weight. And there is a more stronger conviction in that. So similarly, fasting is also written down to carry more weight and show that this is not only an obligation, but it's something for everyone's benefit. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, at the end of the ayah, He says, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. We know that behind every action, there's a purpose. Behind everything, there's a purpose. So the purpose of fasting is to become God-fearing, is to become among the muttaqun.
Thank you, Brother Zakir. Inshallah, we will strive hard to attain taqwa and to be a muttaqun. One of the most important aspects of Ramadan is suhoor, the pre-dawn meal. Let's learn more about suhoor from Brother Shams.
The purpose of fasting was prescribed upon you so that you could attain taqwa. And a Muslim should not run away from this taqwa, he should engulf it in his heart. By doing suhoor, you can take the taqwa into your heart, and you can take the blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Eating the suhoor is blessed. Do not neglect it even if you take a gulp of water, because Allah and His angels invoke blessings upon those who partake in the pre-dawn meal. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not say you have to make a commotion out of doing suhoor. You can take a gulp of water or take some fresh dates, even some ripe, dry dates, and take them because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is providing you the blessing. And a Muslim should take these blessings as offering from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His ever almighty mercifulness.
Jazakallah, Brother Shams. The suhoor is important because the Prophet ﷺ said, take the suhoor, for the suhoor is barakah. Now, why do we fast? Let's hear some of the brothers on why they fast.
Muslims fast because Allah predominantly told them to fast. It's a commandment. But if somebody who's not a Muslim asks me, why do we fast? I would say that it was because it was induced on us for us to feel the pain of the poor people, people who don't have the money to have the amount of food that we have or water. So we can understand how they're suffering. That's why I would say to a non-Muslim, if you were to ask me why we were to fast. If a Muslim were to ask me why I was to fast, I would say it's because the Prophet told us to do so, and it is what we do in the month of Ramadan. It is one of the 5 pillars of Islam.
In the Quran, it tells us fasting is prescribed for you as it was before us, right? So our grandfathers did it, our great-grandparents did it, and it's to attain taqwa. Taqwa is the remembrance of Allah. So every single day, we're supposed to be praising Allah, remembering Allah. And how do we remember Allah in the whole year? Well, this one month is a preparation for the next 11 months. And so this month we use it so that we can remember Allah through our fasting, which is a restraint. We eat food every day, we have a lot of pleasures. This fasting we're restricted. And that restriction reminds us that, okay, Allah is above us, Allah is always there, and with our fast, inshallah, we gain that taqwa. And with taqwa, we are honored by Allah.
Why do I fast? And I guess the short answer would be because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my Lord and my Creator, said that I have to fast, because just as other people before me had to fast, I also have to fast. It's fard. It's one of the 5 pillars of Islam, so I have to fast. But if people ask me, if my friends in school ask me, so why did your God tell you to fast? I guess it's like taking a course in school, and you really got to get serious. I mean, we can all be like Muslims for 12 months a year and pray and stuff and try to be good people, but we're never gonna get really, really serious about it. Like really serious, and I get tired from trying to be a good Muslim. In Ramadan, I fast, I stay away from food, I stay away from all these bad things, backbiting, talking bad, try to be better with my parents, because this is time I'm really gonna work hard. Like I work hard for school, like I work hard for my school team, whatever. This is time I really work hard to become a better person. So that's why I fast. It's not about not eating and not about being hungry. That's what people are concerned about. It's about becoming a better person, a better Muslim, so I can please my Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's why I fast.
I fast because as a Muslim, fasting is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and if I weren't to fast, then I wouldn't be a complete Muslim. And also, I fast because while I'm fasting, I really, become recessive, and I tend to be more calm. My level of patience increases, and I also tend to be more relaxed, and it just, fasting keeps me in a really good mood, keeps me in a positive vibe.
I fast because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He had ordered me to fast. He told us to fast. That's one reason. But as a child, if you ask me why do I fast, a child would say that my parents are making me fast, or everyone is fasting. And this is not something wrong. I mean, when we fast, it's easier when everyone does it together. For example, when fasting comes in the summer, you're gonna have like 18 hours of fasting, abstaining from food and drink. But this is very, very hard. We know that. For example, if someone is climbing a mountain all by himself, it's gonna seem so long and such a hard task. But if you have a whole bunch of people together climbing, it's gonna be much, much easier. So similarly, in the case of Ramadan, you're gonna have everyone fasting together, making it more easier. Everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's involved in the same activities. Everyone is doing righteous deeds. They're abstaining from evil deeds. So this is why I fast. And why do Muslims fast? There are many reasons why Muslims fast. Many times it's due to culture, parents, friends, but ultimately it's because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to fast.